Morning world. Look at that, smiling. Of course I'm happy. And I know I'm confusing the enemy, but there you go. All is good here, and hopefully this video is a little bit more, it's progress. We're getting there, we're getting there with it all, and this is proof that this man is not for sitting down, and testimony to the fact that, yeah, as you're aware, I had a bit of an issue with my heart. Got it resolved, and here we go. But just very briefly, I'm going to go quiet, and you might just hear why I'm happy. The sound of Mother Nature. Isn't she a wonderful thing? Over the back there, I can hear the woodpeckers, and you've got the I can hear the blue tits, I can hear the cold tits, and I've got a feeling over the back there's a jay. Not 100% sure, but yeah, there's loads, and I buzzed that direction. I think it was a buzzard. But there we go. Now we have the sound of nature on this wonderful, wonderful, and it's an absolutely glorious day. And I'm a busy man. I'll have a little wander around with you before I crack on and show you what's what. But first of all, coffee. Right, come and have a quick wander, and then I'll get you up to speed. As you'll see behind me, I've got my trimming done. All of this area was trimmed. I've got it all done now. Last year I was going up doing that area there a lot. This year not so much, realising I've got to calm things down a little bit. But this bit, all it is done. And as we walk up further, you'll see, I mean, we've got the raised beds. I'm on top of all of what's on here. This is going round, stopping all the little weeds, growth, all this that and the other, just going through, keeping on top of it. This is why the raised beds and multiple raised beds so much easier to maintain, which is something I'm really looking forward to, because I can then grow with ease, maintain with ease. Everything's about trying to be with ease. Look at that beautiful, beautiful sky. Oh, isn't it wonderful? Yeah, the beetroots, they're coming through quite nicely. One row, I'm going to put a few more in and add up. What you can see here, I'll show you more in a minute, but that's two parsnips from last year. Hopefully they're going to come up, flower, get seeds. We'll see. But all round here has all been trimmed. I'll up round by my toilet. Come on, let's have a quick look up round here. That's just absolutely wonderful. Well, toilet's not wonderful, but yeah, from up here, my place, my world, to me, is looking fine and dandy. As you can see, there's more pallets. That's why the trailer on the back of the car, because yeah, I got another 25 pallets yesterday, handballed by myself to load it, handballed off. Didn't have the energy to go and put the trailer back down in the barn. I'll do that today. But a lot of research, and a lot of you guys, thank you, have said that have had various heart procedures, etc, etc, etc. Even up there, up the gate, all of the track up the gate and back trimmed. Is it a miracle? Yes, it is a bloody miracle. The NHS have saved my life. So, and if anybody wants to knock the NHS, I'm sorry, you're knocking the wrong people, and I'll put myself out on a limb on this one. I don't care if you want to knock me for this one. I was in hospital 3 times. The third time for 9 days before I got the procedure done. Granted, the doctor did say to me that the guidelines for a man in my situation having the unstable angina, which is what it was, the guideline is that I would have a stent put in within 24 hours. That was the guideline. That's set by the government, NHS people, all this and the other. Let me just put you back down here, and then you can see me a bit. There we go. So that's the guideline. So in theory, I'll go into hospital, pain, 24 hours later, stent done, thank you very much, I'm fixed. It took, because it was controllable, or semi-controllable with medication, let's turn you around a bit more, because of the way this is going. Back to my coffee, how about that? Cheers everybody. But from start to finish, I mean, we were talking with me, because it wasn't life-threatening, and there's a lot more people that need it more than I do. But it took several weeks, and it took 9 days from once I was admitted to hospital with the problem. It took 9 days. Oh, that's appalling, is it? Let's get one thing straight. It's a free medical care. Imagine how much that would have cost me if I'd have had to pay privately. 2, the NHS are not at fault. It's the powers above them that are at fault. The NHS, with what resources they have, do the best they can. Their compassion to getting every person, every human being well and fit is unimmeasurable. You can't measure it. The professionalism and the care from every member of the hospital staff was exemplary. But you had to wait. That was frustrating, I grant you that. We live in a modern world where we want it now, if not even quicker. So if I don't get it today, I'm going to moan, because that's the basic nature of the human being in our nation today, which is why I live off grid. I have stepped away, because everything must happen, and it must happen now. This dopamine hit, got to have it now, bang, bang. I'm not well, I need fixing now. I haven't got time, I haven't got time, I haven't got time. Nobody's got time to be unwell, but it happens. I'm thankful to the NHS for what they have given me. They've given me my life, and I owe them my life. Anyway, that's enough about the NHS. Yes, you may in the comments chastise, contradict, by all means. My views are firm. No, it is not the perfect system, because the money at the top is not being fed down. The resources aren't coming down. So before you complain about the NHS, look at who runs the NHS. It's always from the top of the tree, not from the bottom. Why attack the bottom? That's me over and done with on that subject. More importantly, it's me with coffee. I'm definitely smiling, and I'm definitely happy. I mean, it's a beautiful day. I've got a loaf of bread being made up in my heart, so I've got fresh bread today. I'm in the process of planting. I mean, I got rid of all the weeds on the allotment over a couple of days. I'm in the process now. I've got 9 more potato plants that were in the polytunnel. They're going out now, and then I've got, which I'll show you in a minute, and I'll earth them up with some very, very well rotted manure, and just bits and pieces. You'll see as I go in a moment. But it's just, I'm alive. I'm very smiley, very happy. Anyway. All right, folks, I was saying, bit jiggery pokery with the camera. Hopefully this is working. First things first, because I need to get these spuds in the ground. There's nine pots here, 3 different types of spuds. What I'm doing is 1, 2, 3. That'll go there, and that will go there. Right, the reasoning for those boards: spread the weight. If you keep walking on sort of that, it compacts it down. It minimises the compression, so you can minimise the amount you dig, etc, etc. As you know, I am steering away from the digging and going for the raised beds. That was before this problem, and this problem, I'd already got these potted up, growing. I've already got put in the tyres, what I want to put in tyres. These ones in the ground and need to be earthed up. So we're going to get ourselves ready. Oop. And basically dig those about the depth of the pot into the ground, and then earth everything up with some very well rotted manure and compost, which you'll see from here. I'll spin you around and you'll see this pile has been rotting for nearly 3 years now, and it's very good stuff. So what we're doing is just going to spin you on the camera. You can, and that is round over here. Right, there you go. That's where the pile is. So with the said squeaky wheelbarrow, we're going to give it 2 seconds. I am still here. I'm getting a little bit peckish. So when you feel a bit peckish, what you got to do is nip into your polytunnel. Have a look around your polytunnel and get yourself a snack. Best strawberries ever. Healthy. So sweet, so sweet. Anyway, so we'll get some of this very well rotted stuff. In actual fact, let me put the wheelbarrow around this way. And we get come on, break down. Look at that, that's beautiful stuff. This stuff, absolutely fantastic it is. Right, let's say there. Now this stuff, it's horse manure, garden waste, etc, etc. It's been there and I've just let it rot down naturally. So this is nearly 3 years, but this is the perfect stuff to go around the plants. So all we're going to do, get my shovel But all I'm going to do, get the shovel, dig the, let me put you back around there, and dig the potatoes in. There you go. So the board's there, as you can see. Got that. Dig a hole, put the pots in, take the cloth pots off. That's the depth that I'll be digging in, and then with this compost I'll be earthing the potatoes up, and I'll show you once that's done, I'll show you the end result. So, but there we go. What a beautiful day to be out in the garden, just enjoying nature, getting on with life, and being very appreciative that I'm able to do it. Ta-da! Right, we have the potatoes in now, and yes, I'll get the comments, and I know, oh, you can direct sow and all this. Yes, you do, blah, 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 fully aware. But where I wasn't planning on putting these in, I started off more than I needed for the tyres required, but everything started well, so this is what's left over. And so I'm putting them in the ground. I'm not going to let it go to waste. No, it's not the ideal way of doing it, but it's working, and it's going to produce me potatoes for this autumn, winter, and through to next year. And I've got in this first row, which you can't quite see, there's my earlies, and there's my zeros and my second earlies, and my main crop, which is King Edward this year. Because I couldn't get the Duke of York, Prince of York, whatever. But basically, that is now my spuds in the ground. Right, earthed up. I could do with a little bit more earthing up, to be honest with you, but that'd be good enough. There's only so much I can do at the moment. I mean, yes, I will carry on regardless. I'm stubborn enough and independent enough to do that. But at the end of the day, I kind of know my limits. So that's my morning's work done. Just got some watering to do, which I'll do that later because it's cooler. Watering stuff during the day is not good for them. But we're getting to the point now where, you know what, I've worked the morning, time to chill out, relax, let this do what it's got to do, and hopefully I'll have a little bit of fresh bread for my lunch. So we shall see. Got to see what's happening, got to keep going. And there we go, folks. Homemade bread. You can't beat it. Absolutely first class. Damn sight healthier for you. Only 4 ingredients with some homemade jam. And here we go. A little bit of lunch. Yeah, a friend of mine started making jam last year. First attempt. Very good, actually, very successful. Off of a wild damson tree. Wild damson jam. A little bit of fresh bread. That's my lunchtime. Got me a cup of coffee. Sort of working the logic that I will work in the morning and do my morning's work, the hard and the heavy work, or heavy-ish work, and in the afternoon I shall relax, calm down, and what I will do is have a nice bit of lunch, and then I will wander off, getting ready to water everything, pick some strawberries, I'm picking strawberries every day now. I try not to have too many per day, but I do have strawberries every day, and so that'll be for my dessert tonight. Might even make a little bit of a fruit salad. But there we go. That's how we are at the moment. That's how life is at the minute. I'm going to cut all this short, but because I'm going to have my lunch. But there we go. That's that's my world at the moment. It's doing pretty damn good. I've got stacks and stacks of sunshine coming in, so I've got power for anything and everything. Absolutely bloody wonderful. But anyway, please do the likes, shares, all that jazz. The comments. I love the comments, and I am forever astounded at those of you who have donated to Mission Chicken up in the corner there, or that corner, or might be down there, but the chicken logo. For those of you that may be interested in trying to help me achieve Mission Chicken, it will happen, I can assure you. But there we have it. That's the latest, and for now, you take care. I'm having my lunch, and we will see you soon. Thank you for watching. Ta-da!